Hey y'all, it's Overman Sands Way Station. We're going live tonight. Here's Tom.
Hey. How y'all doing tonight? We are going to show you the horses. This is kind of a horse channel. Just trying to make it funny, folks.
What are you doing?
It wouldn't turn. It went to that.
Just hit done. There, you're okay.
Hit
You're
flip.
okay.
Hit flip.
Flip right there, Tom.
I did. That's what I did, and it just went to that.
baby.
Hey! Now you see, this girl comes running up to us. Oh, there's Betty. Look at old Betty.
You okay?
Yeah. I always want to get y'all to see them before dark. I'm sorry about last night. It was late and dark. But yeah. But I'm going to do a quick show and then we'll... Baby, I can't scratch you right now, okay? I got to show the horses before dark, okay? I'm going to show the horses before dark.
Hello.
Yeah. Hey, Dolly. Now, you see, this little girl right here, she loves blocking me. She wants the scratchings. Anyway, y'all view in, and you can see how big she's gotten. I don't know if y'all can do it on live or not. Okay. I'm just trying to show you quick pictures of them.
You're okay, darling.
You see how big she's gotten. She's gotten big. She might be pregnant. All right, let's get over here real quick. By the way, April just got off work, and she come home and, well, to the horse pasture, and now we're water trough slap full, filled it up. They've already drank this one. This one was plumb full, but here's the next one. Yeah. See that nasty knot on her head? I don't know if you can see it. It's underneath that hair. Right there, see it? Above her eye there. Yeah. Somebody hit her with a hard object. And it's been done a long time ago. So, she's been badly abused. I'm going to let y'all know that. And here comes Samson. I think he's coming up for some water, or he's fixing to go in the barn. One of the two. I think he's heading to the barn. Flies are bothering him. Yep, he's booking it. He said it's bedtime. He's tired. All right, I'm going to walk over here to the hay ring. Let y'all see him over here real quick. Oh, it's been a hot day. It's been a hot period. Did y'all get any rain today where y'all are at? It sprinkled very little over there on Baseline in Little Rock this morning, and then it quit, and then it got hot. So, I don't know. Did y'all get any rain? We're dry. We're bad dry over here. I need a lot of rain. So, let me get over here and let you see these girls here. And real quick before it gets dark. I know y'all didn't get a chance to see them yesterday. I want y'all to be able to see them. There we go, right there. Look at that girl. Yeah. Now, River scared the crap out of me today. I come home from work, and she was passed out next to the hay ring, sound asleep. And she does not like me to put a halter and lead rope on her. Well, she let me put a halter and lead rope on her. and I had to tug and tug to get her up. And I got her to the water trough, and she got a lot of water, but she seems to be okay. I'm watching her real close. You know, it's, with this temperature and everything, I worry about these babies, okay? I worry about these babies real bad because they've been sick in the past. They're not completely well. They're not over all their problems, okay? So I've got to worry about them real bad. I mean, they're packed in here like sardines. But yeah, you see, and they wasn't like this when we got them. Yep, they was not like this. But yeah, Esther's starting to look real good. She's got a swelling leg on her right. If you're sitting on her, it'd be her right back leg. It's swelling a little bit. I got to give her some antibiotics. It don't look like no snake bite. It could have been kicked. I know every once in a while Samson will go sideways and try to rule everything. And I figure they got into it. Or it could have been Poppy. Now, her and Poppy's been into it a couple times. But, you know, other than that, really ain't a whole lot of problems out here. I'm going to show you Samson in the barn real quick before it gets any darker. I'm sorry that I'm shaking, but I'm trying to walk quick, and y'all just bear with me. So I'm going to try to get over here before dark. That sky looks beautiful, don't it? Yeah. We got clouds. Now, where's the rain? That's what I need. I need rain. You see that? Ain't this is a pretty view. I'm telling you. This is pretty. I love it out here. Especially when I'm with the horses. I really do. I love it a lot. Yeah, Eva. I hope y'all are doing okay up there. You know, I hope all your animals are doing good. And they're not getting overheated up there. I hope the temperatures are good up there. Because we're cooking down here. Now, Eva lives up in North Arkansas. So, hopefully it's cooler up there. But anyway. I'll show you, try to get it here. You see Samson. Who? She was. I don't know if she still is. Eva, if you're still on there.
Hey, Eva, I tried to bring you on, but it says I can't. I don't know. Did you get a request? Okay, it says I can't add nobody. So, I know Eva, she can vouch for me and Tom. She knows us. We've been friends for a very long time. So, I'm sure she'll get on, make a big post, hopefully, to our page. Just let everybody know it's okay to donate to us because we're not going to scam you out of no money. We just tell you the truth like it is. I know we lost one person and gained another person, so that made me feel better. But I did post Miss Betty and Ginger back to back on the Oklahoma Stroud. Happy ever after for the horses. So everybody in that group knows that we have a Facebook page now. And they said that Miss Betty, I've done an awesome job with her. And they said that's amazing how good she looks with a little bit of groceries. But her teeth had to be done too, y'all. It ain't just, her teeth had to be done in Oklahoma, so I got her teeth done. And we brought her here, and I had tried 2 different kind of feeds on her. But I found the right kind of feed and the vitamins that I got on her. So, but I will tell you, the Mexican border opens up Monday the 24th. So, and then just remember, the finals are coming up. So the people that don't want the horses no more, you know where they're fixed to go. Right on to the sale barn. Start packing in them sale barns. Try to make you a whole bunch of money that you ain't going to make off that horse that you've had from spring to summer into the finals. And then you'll go right back to the same old next year, trying to find your kid another horse that they can ride and become compatible with. Which, if y'all gonna get horses in the spring and ride them all through summertime and the fall and go to the finals, y'all might as well just save up the money and just keep them and just feed them. And for the people who keep saying, I don't want them on my feed bill, then why even get horses if you don't want them on your feed bill? All you people just look at these horses like they're quick, fast money to y'all. That's all they are to y'all. And it's very sickening that a lot of people, that's all they care, that the horses are just quick, fast money makers. And then you got all these rescues. You got Kobe's crew. They're right now on live trying to save a whole bunch of horses at the holding facility. And one mare, you can see her ribs, and she's probably pregnant and she's older. But y'all sent her on to the sale barn. Now she's sitting up there in PA with Kobe's true crew, and they're trying to get her out right now. So I will tell you, Kobe's crew really tries to get them out of that holding facility. And no, it's not easy because that guy, they ask for a whole lot of money per horse. It ain't never together. It's always separate. So we'll tell you that. So, tell me, what else did you want to talk about? So, the horses that we got, and I've told y'all, they all got underlying medical conditions. I've been straight up forward with y'all from day one. Just Alvin News just came out and did a special on Miss Betty when I first got her. When it cools down, he's going to come out again and do another special and let all them people that was on Just Alvin News see how good she looks. It ain't took me very long to get her up. We got her in April, so May, June. So about 4 months this took me to get her up. Going on 5 months. She's not all the way up, but she's up enough to where, you know, she's got body weight on her. She's got what she needs on her for right now, but we're still working on it. So, I'm going to tell you now, every Tuesday I get paid, I'm taking $100 out of my check. The reason why, because we have this big lean-to we got to put up. So, the post that we're going to use is $100 per pole. So, I'm going to go cash my check tomorrow. I'm taking $100 and putting them up. So, my McDonald's check, if I can, I'll put a little bit out of my check and out of Tom's check and try to do what we can do with that. But we will have a big lean-to put up by time the wintertime, hopefully by the time the wintertime hits here. Because the rest of these babies have got to be up into a dry area. And yes, they all will have jackets on them. So y'all won't have to worry about it, because I'm going to put jackets on all of them. I promise you that. They will all have jackets on. So nobody don't have to be asking if I've got jackets on them. Yes, I'm going to have jackets on them. Eva, you got anything that you want to text on here? Hang on.
All right, well, we're back. Well, I'm back. Guess nobody's watching right now. Ain't nobody on. It said live, but it ain't showing nobody. But anyway, I don't care. It'll be a recording. Please, with this heat, make sure your animals have plenty of water. Please. Plenty of shade. Check on them. Like I said, I come in this evening from work, and River was laid out right next to the round bale. Panting, breathing heavy, dry on the sun side, soaking wet on the other side. She does not like a halter and lead rope, folks. She did not fight me at all when I put that halter and lead rope on her. I had to tug on her and tug on her and tug on her, and I finally got her up. I walked her to the water trough. She don't like to follow the lead rope, so we had to go round and around in circles. I got dizzy. She probably got dizzy. We'd go around in a circle, and then she'd take 2 steps, and then we'd have to go in another circle, and she'd take 2 more steps, and then we'd go in another circle. And that's a pretty good distance from where the round bell is up here to the hill where the water trough is. I was scared that she was trying to colic. But she was laying real still, so I didn't think she was colicking. But I'm always scared because she got hot. She was breathing through her mouth and breathing through her nose, and her nostrils were flaring up. So, I worry about that. But I got her up. I got her to the water trough, and she drank a lot of water. She quit for a minute, and she sit there and looked around, dipped her head back in the water, drank some more water, come back up, and we did this for probably 30, 45 minutes of her sitting there getting pretty good sized drinks. So she was pretty much almost dehydrated. Her belly was bloated. I know she's full, but I'm fixing to have to take her in, because when she was breathing through her mouth, with her mouth open, I could see her teeth. Yes, I'm going to have to take her in and let Palone look at her mouth and make sure the gum ain't getting tore up by her bottom jaw, her upper gum. That's another thing I worry about, because Palone said I'll probably have to have them done with that paramouth that she's got. I'm going to have it done probably every 6 months. She is doing good. She's growing. I just need to get her checked out because she's got more or less, what would you call it, birth defects, paramouth, and I don't know what else. She is growing. She looks good on the outside, but we're worried about on the inside, so I'm going to have that looked at just to make sure that her insides are not outgrowing her outside. Palone did mention that the inside could grow faster than the outside. If that happens, we got problems. But we got to catch it early enough so we can go to plan B or whatever. So I've got to take her up next, up to Palone, and have her looked at. Folks, I'm going to tell you, I worry about these babies every day. I'm at work, I worry about them. If I ain't got my eyes on them, I worry about them, because I watch them all the time. Right now, the camera's facing right toward them. So, it's real touchy when you get emaciated horses and malnourished horses and abused horses, just like, anything else. You got to worry about them for a while until you get them out of the woods. And getting them out of the woods, it's not going to happen overnight. None of this is going to happen overnight. I don't care what anybody says. This does not happen overnight. When a horse gets emaciated, that doesn't happen overnight. And y'all know it. It takes a while. So it takes a while longer to get them back up versus watching them lose weight. When they lose a lot of weight, it takes longer. Everything shrinks. And it just makes everything worse. So, I worry about them all the time. Esther's doing good. Angel's doing good. They're coming up right. There's our nightlight. They're doing good, okay? None of them are doing bad. We're on the right track. But we stay on top of it. And that's what it takes. It takes us staying on track with them. It's kind of like this girl right here. We have to stay and really pay attention to her. She's still got a long way to go. She's not out of the woods totally. Her back she's a hunchback, real bad. But, she's got very high spirits. She loves to be scratched. She loves to be loved on. And, it's great. We enjoy it. It's a wild journey. Let me tell y'all, this is a very wild journey to be able to do this, but it's hard for us to take care of a whole bunch of sick animals and, malnourished animals. That's why we asked for some donations. If they were healthy, we wouldn't have to worry so much about it. We wouldn't have to. Now, the back pasture, they eat grass. I've got them up healthy. As long as you get them up good and healthy, then, you've got it. You got it licked. Now, Whiskey, he was emaciated. He was malnourished. We got him up. And I have to keep my eye on him too. But right now he's doing good. All your horses are going to lose some weight in the summer. I'm going to let y'all know that right now. You're going to lose weight in the summer. In the fall, you should start seeing them gain weight for the winter. In the summer, in the springtime, yeah, they're going to look real thick for a while. And when it gets hotter summer, the fat just sweats out. And then you start seeing a little bit of ribs. But that's okay. You can see a little bit of ribs. That's fine. It's when you see nothing but skin and ribs and all their bones, that's when you got to worry, okay? That's when you got to start being concerned about how they are doing. Now, all these, they look good. They're doing good. They're on the right track. And I just got to keep them on that track. And, I feel better when I'm here because I can put my eyes on them and make sure that everything's going good. While I'm at work and it gets hot, I worry about these babies. I worry about them bad. So, you know, it's a up and down. It's like a roller coaster ride, folks. You know, and it's a fun roller coaster ride when everything goes good. Yeah, it could get hairy on us at any time. It could. I mean, you know, look at the one we just lost. She was doing good, and then she went sick, and then we rushed her up there to Plone, and her levels were all out of whack. So, as soon as we got her there, they pulled blood real quick. It wasn't 30 minutes. He had the results. And in 45 minutes, she was getting IVs. She got a port put in so they could start giving these IVs and fluids and everything else she needed, and the vitamins in her and the antibiotics, because we had to try to get them levels all corrected, because that will damage your kidneys and stuff like that. Her sugar was good. It was the rest of it. And that's why I say, and people argue with me all the time, and they tell me, well, that's just spending money to have a blood test done. If you don't get a blood test done, you don't know what you got. You may have a diabetic horse, okay? There's a lot of things that can be wrong with a horse, and you not see it on the outside. You couldn't have seen it on the outside of her. She looked good. She was sick on the inside. But that's what I try to tell y'all. You know, I mean, you just got to go ahead and spend money and have a blood test done. And, you know, y'all don't have to donate for a blood test. I will pay for that myself, because I go off blood tests. That way I can see what's going on with the insides. It's just like humans. You go in to the doctor. Doctor says, I'm going to pull blood, don't he? He pulls blood. You know why? Because he looks at all your levels. It's the same thing that a human doctor does you the same way as a vet does an animal, because they can tell more by what's going on. They can tell if you got too much iron. They can tell anything. And it can actually tell them what's actually going on. If you got too many red blood cells, then we got a problem. You know, they're supposed to be balanced out. So, you know, that's why I like to have the blood test done. Because if you go into the doctor sick, they want to do a blood test right off the bat. They want to see what's going on, because a blood test will tell them everything. So if you go into a vet and they say, well, it's got this and it's got this, and they don't run no blood, you might want to ask them to run a blood test, because a blood test will tell them exactly what's going on. I'm a firm believer of a blood test. That's what they did on me when I had my motorcycle wreck. They run blood tests on me, and they seen all my levels. And when I went and got this infection in my leg, they run a blood test. Well, it come back, my blood was septic. I should be dead. But I'm not. I'm a fighter. I smelled like death because I went too long. I fought April the whole time, and told her I wasn't going to go. I couldn't even stay awake. It got to the point I was sleeping all the time. I couldn't even stay awake. I stunk up the whole waiting room area. I smelled like death. Even the nurse that come out to get me smelled it, and she said, well, I smell he's here. But, yeah. But mainly, you know, if y'all get a horse from an auction or a kill pen and y'all take it home, do me a favor. I know it costs money, but that's an insurance. You're going to find out exactly what's going on. You're going to find out if the liver's got problems. You're going to find out if the kidneys have problems. Anything. You're going to find out what is going on. And that's the main thing you want to find out. What is going on. Okay? So, when you do get a horse, please go get a blood test done. Yeah, they cost money, but that will tell them what's going on with that horse. And I'm a firm believer. At first, I didn't, really believe in it. But after I was done, you can ask April. Text her on her line and ask her. She'll tell you. When they run that blood test on me, they found that my blood was septic. So, I mean, blood tests, they tell everything. But anyway, we're going to get off of that. And I want y'all to share our page, okay? I really do. I want y'all to share our page. Tell people about us, okay? And, tell them what we're doing. We're a rescue / sanctuary, okay? We try to do the best of our ability with these babies, okay? We are going to give them a second chance no matter what. We tried everything we could with Goldie. If Goldie wouldn't have had the last issue she had, she'd be here now. She'd be on the property. But God had better plans for her. And, we just, we got to look at it that way. But, we do the best we can with all these babies. We got nothing but short time with them. It could be a long time. The older horses have been abused. We don't know how long. They've been malnourished. We don't know how long. Yes, we give them good feed. We give them vitamins. We give them good hay. We give them everything that they need that's good for them to get them back up. And we're going to keep them on good food and good hay and good vitamins because I want to keep them around as long as possible. I want them to live a wonderful life, what's left of just being a horse and not having to work, be abused, or anything like that. If these horses out here could talk to you, they'd probably tell you, heck yeah, all my friends need to come over here because we're treated like kings and queens out here. They got a new barn to stay in, out of the rain, out of the weather. We want to build this lean-to for the feed so they can stand in the dry and eat feed and not worry about the rain. And after they get done eating, if they want to stay in there instead of getting in the barn, by all means, I don't care. At least they'll have another dry place to stay. They can, if they get mad at one another, one can go in the barn and the other one can be under the lean-to. They're just like kids, they get mad at one another every once in a while and they separate. So at least that way they can have more places to get away from one another. right now, they get along good. You seen that, how they were packed in like sardines around that hay. And they get along good like that. Because they know when that hay runs out, they get another bale. I've got another one waiting on them. I'm not going to starve them and wait until I go get another bale. I've got 2 more backed up. Before I run down to that last one, I'm going to have to go get some more. And, you know, it's, severe heat tomorrow. Okay. Oh, we're going to have another hot day tomorrow. Okay, guys. How about that? Goody, goody. More hot weather. We must be in summertime. Horses ain't loving this no more. They're over it. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying. They need a lean-to so they can eat in the dry. And each one of them can have their own area to eat in. Right now, they're well-mannered. We can tell them where to go. We set their bowl down, and we'll set it right in front of them where we want them. They'll eat, and the next one, they kind of stay away from one another, and they wait for their food. And we'll give them their food, and we separate them out. But we'll sit there and watch them, because whoever gets done, you know how animals are. Oh, I wonder what Samson's got left. So they're going to try to walk over there to him. No, that's not the right answer. Because what we do is we put a stop to it. We will stop them and tell them, no, you're not getting that. And it's working because they're starting to catch on. Oh, we can't do that. But we don't hit on them. We don't whip them. We just get onto them stern. A lot of times, April will be with the ones that are eating, and I'm the one that gets to run them off of everybody else's until they decide they've had enough. April's done it a couple times. Yeah, they kind of push her around like it's fun. They know I mean business, and I'll push them away, and I'll tell them no, and they listen. They really do. They listen real well. They are well-mannered horses, and they've come a long way.
Hey, tell her about that. I'll make a deal with them.
Okay, everybody. I hope y'all are listening. Nobody's on, but...
Hey, y'all, I'll tell you what, I'll make a deal with y'all. Every Tuesday when I get paid, I'm going to take $100 on my check. If y'all can just step up and help us pay off Goldie's bill, that would be the biggest help with us right now. If y'all would please call area code 501-556-5355. Dr. Mike Pallone is called Pallone Veterinary Hospital out of Rosebud, Arkansas. I will take $100 on my second check, and I'll take so much out of my McDonald's check, take so much out of Tom's check to try to get his lean-to up. If I can just get everybody to pitch in to call Dr. Mox and just help me pay on Goldie's bill, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. If not, then it's going to be a fight between one or the other. So, I'm just being straight up. This is a deal I make. Me and Tom will do the lean-to if everybody can just kind of help with Goldie's bill. And yes, I'm going to pay on it too. But if everybody just kind of pitch in and help with Goldie's bill, that would help a lot. If she was still here, it's just the thing that the dear Lord needed her and took her. I'm glad she's not in the situation she was in. Like I said, she was sent by the dear Lord to us. And that meant a lot. And we learned a lot from that whole situation, did we ever? But, and the donkey, she passed away the lot. So, when the heat got high in Texas, she ended up passing away there. So, we're already 3 for 3 because we had Maple pass away, then we had Goldie pass away, and we had the new donkey that was supposed to be coming here. She passed away. So, if y'all could just pay $5-10 on the bill, that'd be a lot of help. So again, Dr. Mike's number is area code 501-556-5355. They are there till midnight. I promise you they are. They'll answer the phone, and you can tell Miss Ann's Way Station that you want to help, throw some money on the bill or whatever. So if y'all could please just kind of pitch in and help us do that. And like I said, me and Tom have been paying on it too. But like I told y'all last night, it was up there. I mean, I have no reason to lie to y'all about it. One of her infusion treatment was $1,800, y'all. That had calcium. Dr. Mike was trying to put calcium back in her body and put a lot of other vitamins that she needed back into her body to try to get her liver enzymes down. It's just Dr. Mike did a lot for her, and Dr. Mike's a really good guy. He's a really good vet, and he does believe in God. He does pray over these animals when they're bad sick. He'll stay with them and sleep with them in the stalls. I mean, Dr. Mike's an awesome guy. So if y'all would just please kind of just help chip in on the bill, I would greatly appreciate it. Again, Dr. Mike's number is area code 501-556-5355. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. So I'm going to turn this back over to Tom.
Yeah, I know. We sound like a broken record, don't we? It takes a lot of money to rescue these horses from the situation they're in. Yeah, getting them out of the kill lots, keep them off the truck, that's cheap, okay? That's a one-time deal, yeah. But when they're real bad sick, then you got ongoing vet bills for a minute. Now, in the past, we've had, before this become a sanctuary and a rescue,
Everybody paid her bill from Stroud, Oklahoma.
Everybody from Stroud, Oklahoma paid for her.
Including her vet bill.
And her vet bill.
Cheyenne.
That's Cheyenne there. She's in the back pasture. She got an itchy butt, okay? She's scratching it on the post. But yeah, she's a good girl. She really is. Folks, I'm going to tell you. Before we open this up as a sanctuary / rescue, me and April paid all these girls and boy in the back. We paid their vet bills. We know what it's all about. But with us taking over and opening up a sanctuary and a rescue, it takes more money. If I didn't have house insurance, light bill, cell phone bill, house insurance, automobile insurance, no bills at all, yeah, me and April probably could swing it by ourselves and not have to ask. But, with all them bills that you wrap up, water bill and all them, that adds up to several hundreds and thousands of dollars. So, that's why we're asking for help. We are going to pay our own bills. When y'all donate money, it's strictly for the horses. I am not like the rest of them and use the money for myself and pay my bills. The money that y'all bring into us and you donate goes strictly to the horses. It does not pay for nothing else other than what the horses have got to have. Okay? So, that doesn't pay Ms. Lee's bills. That don't pay our bills. That's just strictly for the horses. The horses have a checking account of their own. Okay? you know, that's saying something when a horse has his own checking account. I'm just waiting to see one of them go up to the bank, but they don't know which bank their bank account's at for them to go up there and withdraw some money. If they ever find out what bank it is, I'm scared they're going to go up there and withdraw some and go out to eat. Okay? But here's the kicker. The bank account is very low. Okay? Yes, we have got some donations. And yes, we bought them 3 round bales of hay. Yes, we have bought feed. And yes, we paid for Sam to come out and work on some horses' feet. Okay? You know, that adds up. I mean, it adds up quick. It just, but we just don't have enough donations coming in. So just let everybody know that we are trying to be honest, upfront with y'all. If there's anything that y'all have questions about, feel free. Get a hold of Ms. Lee. Get a hold of April. And if you see me at McDonald's or something and you want to ask a question, by all means, I'll answer it. I don't have no problem. Okay? If you see me on town and you see April out, ask us. We don't mind. We'll stop and talk to y'all. You know, it's all about one big family. And everybody on here that's following us, I classify y'all as a family. So what do family members do? They all stick together and they help one another. Okay? So just think about that. We don't mind rescuing, getting phone calls. Hey, I got a horse that I need off the slaughter pipeline. Can y'all take it? My question's going to be, are you going to help feed and whatever else I need? If you say yes, I'll be more than glad to take it. Because right now, that's why April had to step up and get another job. So now we're going to have to get this lean-to up because they're saying we're going to have some bad wet winter. And I've got to get hay. I've got to get a lot of it. Because when it comes wintertime and this grass is gone, they're going to be tearing up some hay. And I mean serious. Because Samson, Google it and look how much a Clydesdale eats. Okay? Look how much a Clydesdale eats. Just look it up, please. I'm not going to tell y'all. Y'all Google it and find out what a Clydesdale eats. And y'all will see why I'm asking for help. What is Esther and...
They're Belgian mares.
They're Belgian mares. Look.
She's appendix Belgium.
She's a Appendix Belgium. And Angel is a regular mare. Belgian mare. So look them up, and that will tell you how much hay they eat and how much feed. And, you know, we got Jolene. She's half quarter horse and half Clydesdale. So, I mean, just, you know, look them up and do the research. And you'll see why we are needing help. We've got to get hay in here for this winter. Okay? It's a big undertaking for us to be able to say, okay, we will take these horses in, and people say they're going to help. Well, I understand, you know, stuff does happen. People die. People get cancer. I understand that. That we can't stop that, okay, folks? We can't stop that. That just means the rest of us got to step up, okay? And I don't want to sound like a broken record. I really don't. I want to be able to give you good news all the time. That's what I want to do. I want to give you good news, which I did. They're all doing good right now. They're all doing good. None of them's in the hospital. Okay? They're all good. So, and you see them. You see them every day that we go on live. I show you the horses. I show you the jennies. Yeah, I've showed you some bad stuff. You know, the Jenny passed. The baby Jenny. I showed you that. You know, it's just, it's part of life that goes with this. It's just like humans, you know. We're only here a short time and then we're gone. You know, I don't know how many more years I got. You know, I hope I outlive every one of these girls and boys. I hope I outlive Samson. He's a baby. And I'm in my 60s. So you know what that's going to go. Jolene, she's a baby. I hope I outlive her. You know. But that's what I'm trying to say. I want to really get them set up. So if anything ever does happen to me, they'll be set. And that's what my main goal is. To have this place set where if something does happen to me, then, you know, everything will run smooth. If I cannot get it all done before I'm gone, there's going to be chaos. So that's why I need y'all's help. I'm not young, and I'm out in this heat every day. I'm in pretty good body shape.
Tom's 61 and I'm 45.
I already told my age. So you're going to outlive me, right?
I don't know. We're probably gonna outlive.
Yeah.
We're gonna live together.
So I just want to get everything set up for Anna's way station. And that way I can rest at peace when it's my time to not have to worry about these babies. And that's all I'm asking for is help so we can get this, all of us work together and get this done.
Hey, guess what? February be a whole year. February be a whole year that we've been. And February be a whole year, 1 year anniversary
For what?
for Miss Anna's birthday.
For Ms. Anna's way station. 1 whole year. Okay. So let's all work together and make this number one sanctuary, because I'm not going to lie to y'all. April's not going to lie to y'all. And we're going to tell you on the up and up on these babies. If they get sick, y'all know. If they're well, you know, because we sit here and video them every night. Okay? We video them every night.
And then y'all went to Dr. Mike's with us when Goldie was at Dr. Mike's at the hospital, so we showed y'all that.
So we're trying to be upfront with y'all and let y'all know what's going on. If one of them has to be put down, we let you know. I'm hoping that we don't ever have to put another one down. I really do. But that's not a guarantee. That's all up to God. You know, it's totally up to God when it's their time to go. So let's all work together and make this a big family of a rescue sanctuary, and y'all can call it part of y'all. Y'all can come out, get pictures with the horses, And let's just do it that way. Y'all come out, get pictures with the horses that you want to take a picture with. And then y'all just keep donating. And, you know, it goes into their checking account. And we will let you know in private how much is in there. That's all I can say. I just want all of us to work together, get these horses up. Yes, if we get enough money that we are not scraping bottom, trying to scrape for feed and turning my cell phone off for not paying the bill because I got to buy feed first, then by all means, we'll get another horse and rescue it and bring it up. So, you know, it's all totally up to y'all, what y'all want to do. If you want to make this a winner's circle, and, you know, and then y'all be part of it and say, yeah, I'm part of Anna's Way Station, and look what we're doing. You know, by all means, I'll even throw y'all a t-shirt in. We get some new ones in with different horses, I'll throw you a t-shirt in. So let's all work together real hard and get this going. And y'all can come over, even help put the pole barn up for the horses, spend time with them. You know, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. We'll work and have fun, and, you know, we got a grill here. We can probably get some hamburgers and grill hamburgers, and we'll put up a lean-to for these babies. I mean, that sounds like a winner. I mean, you know, we all work together, get the supplies here, we build it, we put it up, and we have hamburgers and hot dogs. So, I mean, what else could you ask for? I mean, it's a lot of fun. We can make this a fun adventure for everybody that wants to chip in, work real hard with us, and make this something. And that way y'all can look back and say, look, here's the photos of me and Samson. Here's a picture of me and Esther and Angel, you know, and River, you know, and Ginger, you know, all of them. And you can show your grandkids. You can show, you know, they can show your great grandkids. Your kids can show their kids that what you've gotten accomplished. If you do scratch-offs, okay? If you do scratch-offs, a lot of people do scratch-offs. Say you win $50, okay? Donate 25, and you keep 25. I'm just throwing that out there. That's just a number, April. I know, she's looking at me kind of funny. But, you know, it's stuff like that. You know, you may get a $2 scratch-off and win $50. Keep 25, donate 25. Stuff like that. I mean, we're not going nowhere, okay? We're not planning on it. We're not. The world will have to come to an end.
And just let everybody know, I used to be on a drill team a long time ago called the Faith and Freedom Riders.
Yeah. Yeah, she used to be on a drill team. And we'd go, what was it, every Wednesday? Every Wednesday night, I would have to take off work early to take her to Conway to drill practice. And, you know, that was a lot of fun. That was a whole lot of fun. But, you know, good things, they come to an end. It wasn't by choice. It really wasn't. It wasn't by choice. It wasn't us. The things happen. So, if you really want to know all about it, then you need to personally ask April about it, and she'll explain it to you. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We did monster trucks. You know, it was a lot of fun because, you know, April got to be a part of a drill team and do the opening for the monster trucks. That's pretty cool, you know. The tractor pulls, stuff like that, parades. Yeah, they did a lot of that, which y'all probably seen it. But anyway, April's got her heart and soul into this sanctuary, and Ms. Lee's got her heart and soul into this sanctuary. She works real hard behind the scenes, and I need y'all to praise her for everything she has done. She has pulled her hair out almost to get us to be a 501(c)(3). It's where you can get tax deduction for donations. You donate us a lot of money or a little, or some, I forgot what the amount is, but you can take that off your taxes. And the number is on the page where the 501(c) is. There's a number on it, and you just get that, and you turn that into your taxpayer, your accounting, and they will take that money that you have donated off, and that's going to take care of some of your taxes. So that's another way of looking at you not having to pay in for getting tax deductions. So I think I've rambled on enough. I'm going to turn this over to April, but please think about what I said. Rewatch this, send it back to people, and rewatch it. And if you miss something, that way you can I went blank.
You can donate.
You can donate. So anyway, I'm gonna let April talk to you. I think I've rambled on enough, and I appreciate y'all following us. I really do. Tell people about us. Let's get this thing going, so we don't have to struggle. We can take better care of these babies and give them a good home. And if we get good enough and we get a bank account going good, then yes, if there's a horse, did you know a horse that wants to, you know somebody wants to get one out of a slaughter pipeline, then by all means, we'll get it out, they can get it out, and we will take care of it. Don't that sound like a good deal? Because then you can say, guess what? I saved this horse here, and it's over here at Ms. Anna's Way Station, and it's got a great home to retire in, and it can live out its life. I mean, that's saying a lot. So here's April, and y'all have a good night. I will see y'all tomorrow.
Hey, y'all, just remember, I do have hoodies for sale, and I'm probably going to do that till the end of September. I'm fixing to order some coffee cups and get them going again. I'm fixing to order some more tumblers, get some different pictures on with the horses. That there's a different design that we come out, or there's a couple different designs we come out with, and I'm fixing to get that rolling. So if y'all could please just call Dr. Mike's office for me. It's area code 501-556-5355. Again, Palone Veterinary Hospital is area code 501-556-5355. The biggest thing we really need help with is the bill at Dr. Mike's. Like I said, me and Tom have been paying on it. Ms. Lee tries to pay what she can when she can, but like we tell everybody, we all have our own bills to pay. And so, yes, me and Tom went without a cell phone because we fed the horses and still paying our cell phone bill. Feeding the horses is more important to us because we're not going to let these babies go without because they've already been without whenever whoever they were with. And now they get the luxury life and the good life. So y'all just please just really pray and think about it. And I've been praying that people start donating. I realize we're new to everybody. And like I said, we have been very, very transparent with y'all on a lot of things that we have done. Goldie, for one, I went to Dr. Mike's. We video recorded live Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The only 2 days I didn't do was Sunday and Monday, but Monday she died on my birthday. So, with that being said, like I told y'all, if a horse passes away, it don't mean that my bill just gets rolled off. I still owe that bill, y'all. And Dr. Mike really, really tried hard to do everything he knew to do for her until her colon flipped, and that was it. So, when Goldie was 25 years old, and her teeth hadn't been done in a very long time, he did her teeth. It took him over 2 hours to do her teeth. So, and like Tom said, y'all just give Ms. Lee a bunch of praise because she is behind the scenes. She does a lot where I can't do. She answers back or posts something, it'll say posted by Lee Brown or posted by April Moody or Eva Thompson. She makes some little cute videos with her voice in the back. She's done a really good job with Maple, and she's done 2 or 3 before this, before we start going live. I've known Eva for a long time. She's known me for a while. We've hung out together. We talk on the phone. I mean, I stay in contact with Eva Thompson. So if y'all have any questions, y'all can always reach out to Ms. Eva Thompson. She'll tell you everything about me and Tom. You know, we're really good people, honestly, and we really try hard for these horses, and we really, really give them the best second chance that they could possibly ever have or ever want. Like, I reposted Dr. Mike's interview, and you hear him say at the end of his interview, if he ever dies, he wants to come back and be a horse and live here at Miss Anna's Sanctuary. That says a lot. That should tell y'all, you know, hey, they do a really good job, and we do. I've had people from our hometown stop me yesterday, and she said, hey, you're doing a really good job. I told my sister about y'all. That made me feel really good, y'all. There's times I've wanted to give up. Ms. Lee has seen me cry. I've gotten mad. I've gotten mad, and I've cried a lot. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's gotten rough in some days, and I've almost threw the towel in, but I didn't. So I know the dear Lord hasn't brought me this far for no reason. I will say that. I know my mom's always with me. My dad's always with me. They're already gone. The dear Lord's called them home to be with them. So I know they're always with me. And me and Ms. Lee's gotten very close. My mother-in-law, she passed away 2 years ago. So I know they're watching over us. But I'm just telling y'all, this is not easy on nobody. I promise you that. If somebody tells you this is easy, please let me know so I can talk to them so they can tell me how easy it is for them. But I already know the answer to that question. The answer is, if they're real bad emaciated, they don't let them live. They go ahead and euthanize them the next day and still keep y'all's money. So y'all just remember that too. These bigger rescues, they do what they want to do, but people still still keep putting in the money to them, and I don't understand why. When y'all could actually break down to these smaller horse rescues and smaller sanctuaries and throw a little bit of money at them and help them out. You know, it ain't all about the big horse rescues. I'm telling y'all, they don't let them try to live, or if, oh, we got to put them down because they're so emaciated. I mean, it takes too much of their time. And me and Tom, we're totally different. We give them the chance. Even if they don't feel like fighting, guess what? We fight right there. We make them fight. We give them that fighting chance, and we make them fight again. for their life. So I really appreciate everybody watching our page and following us. And like I said, if I hurt anybody's feelings, I'm truly sorry. I don't mean to, but the truth is the truth, y'all. About the horse sanctuary rescue, the kill pen lots, all of it. And if somebody tells you that they're not sending these horses to slaughter, they're full of crap, because they are. This is not a hoax. I promise you that. I actually talked to the guy at Fountain Hill myself in front of Tom. Tom heard the whole conversation. So what he told me, it's the truth. He even posted up on his page because he don't play. And he'll tell you, I gave y'all enough time to get these horses. Y'all want to cry and whine, don't want to step up for them. Well, guess what? They catch a window ride straight to Mexico is what he'll tell you. He has no shame in his game. The Arkansas Kill Pen lot, that guy don't have no shame in his game either. Now, Stroud, Oklahoma, she does do a good job. She, in her videos, if she knows anything about the horse that y'all need to know, she'll tell you. If she don't have any information on a horse, she'll tell you that too. So I'm just letting you know, I have been to Stroud, Oklahoma 3 or 4 times. I have been to Arkansas Kill Pen 3 or 4 times. And I have been to Fountain Hill 3 or 4 times. So I'm just letting y'all know I have been to these lots. And I have talked to them and asked them questions, and I'll tell you what the answers are, and that's what they are, and they're not good. So I'm going to get over here, and I hope y'all have a wonderful night, and thank you for following Miss Ann's Way Station, and please just throw some money at Goldie's bill, and I would greatly appreciate it, and I know she would if she was still here. We tried to give her another fighting chance, and the dear Lord just needed her worse than I did, and I understand that. So, like I said, these are God's angels. The horses are God's angels, y'all. Y'all really need to wake up and realize this, that all these animals are God's angels, but the horses are really, really God's angels, and they know more than what people think, and the horses are a lot smarter than what people give credit to them for. So, if y'all just please stop and think about what we said, I greatly appreciate it. And again, Dr. Mike Plones at area code 501-556-5355, and the reason why I keep throwing it out there to y'all, so y'all can call and do it yourself. That way y'all know, and y'all can do it for a tax write-off at the end of the year too. I'm telling you, the number's right there on our Facebook page. It's a 401 number with a whole bunch of other numbers right behind it. That is our 501c3 that y'all can take to your taxpayer, and they will take it off. I promise y'all they will. It's the IRS number that they got to us when we had to apply for all of this. So I greatly appreciate everybody, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thanks.